Hey guys, it's Melanie, and today I have a review of Bath & Body Works' new fall scent pumpkin spiced cheesecake. This candle collection does come with lids, and I'm going to pop that into the frame. You've seen it before in some of my other reviews from the candles in this line. It has the cute little embossed pumpkins. It's like a galvanized tin, and then it has that crimping on the side. So that's the lid. Okay, let's talk about the fragrance description, my experience with the candle, and all of that jazz. Okay, so from the website, the description reads, velvety cheesecake, spiced pumpkin, fresh cream, and a golden crust create a decadent fall scent. Okay, I was really curious about this candle because I love to eat cheesecake. I'm a huge fan of especially pumpkin cheesecake in the fall, so I really wanted to smell this. At first, I was under the impression that this was going to be a White Barn exclusive, but it randomly showed up at my store, and I was really kind of surprised and happy to see it. I only ended up purchasing one the day that I picked it up because on cold sniff, it smelled pretty light. So, in terms of the description that I just read to you versus what I smell, honestly, to me, this very much does smell like a pumpkin cheesecake. There are definite pumpkin notes in this, like true pumpkin notes, but the most predominant note is that cheesecake note. So that's really something to keep in mind. If you don't like that slightly sour cheesecake type scent, you're not going to like this candle. I have heard a lot of people say that the cheesecake note really is a huge turnoff for them, and they didn't care for the candle at all because of that kind of like sour, milky kind of scent. I like it, but I think it's also maybe because I like to eat cheesecake. But that's really the most predominant note in this. But you do get pumpkin, and you do get those fall spices and those crust notes in there as well. There is also a caramel note that is more of like a hint in the background, but there's a definite caramel note. And it's funny because they don't mention that like in the description, but on the picture, you see that there's like a slice of cheesecake, right, with like what looks to be caramel sort of drizzling down. So I'm guessing that there's definitely some caramel in here because it's there. Like, it's definitely detectable. It's not like a major note. It's not the first thing you're going to smell, but once you light the candle, it really starts to come through. This is my fourth time burning this candle now. So, I mean, I've burned a fair amount of it, and you can see that I have a huge wax pool going here. I mean, this is like a solid inch. It's like, it's a huge wax pool. I also have some pretty decent sized mushroom tops here that are wanting to lean towards one direction. So you can see it's actually time for me to blow this candle out, but I wanted to get a full pull on it so you could see just how crazy this wax pool gets on this candle. This one is burning really hot, and it's also burning really fast. This is probably my fourth time having it lit, but each time that I've had it lit, it's only been going for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So keep that in mind. The label here also, I just noticed, is like starting to like melt a little bit, and I think that's because this flame behind it here is really close to the glass. I'm actually, you know what, I'm gonna blow this out because now that I just noticed that, I'm getting kind of nervous about it. So hang on here. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so the throw on this candle, mine here, is really, really good. I gotta say, it's probably a solid like 8 out of 10. Like, I'm getting a really good throw from this. In fact, it's too much for my small office space. I say that in kind of a lot of my videos because, so for my office space, Yankee candles are great. Like, they fill this smaller space beautifully. Most Bath and Body Works tend to be too much for in here, and this is definitely one of those that I'm going to have to put downstairs. Let's see here. You can see this guy is smoking pretty bad because of those huge mushroom tops there. So, not a fan of that, and this label is definitely, like, you can see here, it's starting to come down. So I'm glad that I blew that out just in time. I really like this candle, you guys. I'm definitely going to be picking up a couple more, but I can see why some people don't like that cheesecake note. What it reminds me of is, if you have ever smelled the raspberry peach macaron candle, which is one of my all-time favorites for like spring and summer from Bath and Body Works, that has that same odd underlying cheesecake note that this candle has. This is definitely a fall scent. This smells nothing like raspberry peach macaron, obviously, but it does have that same sour, cheesecakey kind of note that you get from that candle. So if you didn't care for that there, you're not going to like it in this candle. So overall, I said that the throw was a good solid 8. The strength of the candle is also a good solid 8. It's a nice strong candle. There's obviously duds out there, so keep that in mind. I would say if you are not having luck with any of your Bath and Body Works candles, keep your receipts and take them back to the store. They will exchange them for you, so just keep that in mind. Don't keep a candle that isn't performing for you, because that's like, just don't do that. They're too expensive to not enjoy them, so take them back and exchange them or get your money back if they're not performing. Overall, this one for me gets 2 thumbs up. I like it. It's a great fall scent. I don't think it's going to be like hoard worthy for me. I don't think I'm going to buy like 10, 15, 20 backups of it, but I'll pick up a couple more because I'm enjoying it right now, and I can see myself probably enjoying a couple more of them during like October and November. So anyway, hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Oh, I thought I would just address really quickly before I go. This dish is just from IKEA. It's just like a little candle holder from IKEA. So if you're curious, that's where you can get it. But let me know if you have any other questions down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.